Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Daily News Analysis by Tathastu ICS. Good evening, Sonali, Pradeep. Good evening, everyone. Let's quickly start today's Daily News Analysis session. These are the important news from today's newspaper, that is 16th of February 2026. Now, the first one talks about how the waste management works under the Anupam model. Directly it is not important, but you can use this as a case study example, or you can also give example related to it in GS2, governance, GS3 as well, ethics as well. You can use this as a example. I will be discussing what is Anupam model. This model has been implemented in the capital city, that is New Delhi. Here the waste is being segregated, communities कर रही हैं, and it is being run by NDMC, that is New Delhi Municipal Corporation. Here then comes the next one, the UAE India corridor is sparking a growth story. So what happening is, UAE and India long back in 2022 they signed a deal कि भाई जो भी हमारा bilateral trade है हम उसको $100 बिलियन तक पहुंचाएंगे. कितना पहुंचाएंगे? $100 बिलियन तक हम ट्रेड पहुंचाएंगे. एंड व्हाट बोथ द कंट्रीज हैव डन, इनका ये टारगेट 5 साल पहले हो गया है, मतलब 5 years ahead of the schedule. और अभी दोबारा से वो आए थे इन the UAE, the head, he came in the month of January just for 2 hours in Delhi, and he met, and he also set a new target to be achieved by the year 2032. ठीक है, तो we will look at this as well. Good evening, Shiv Patel, Divyanshi Raj, Dattaraj Bhopat. Then comes the third one. What are bio-based chemicals and enzymes? Bio-based chemicals क्या होते हैं और bio-based enzymes क्या होते हैं? We will be covering that as well. Though it is a typical science and technology sort of a question, but हम थोड़ा बहुत एक rough idea देखेंगे that what are these enzymes and what are these chemicals. Then comes the next one. India adds more than 50,000 megawatt of power generation capacity. Not directly relevant, आपको एक rough estimate होना चाहिए कि भाई हमारा 50% is coming from the fossil fuel. But the great news is that around 48% is coming from the renewable, and 0.6% around is the air. एक रफ एस्टिमेट हम इसका देख लेंगे. Then comes the fifth one. AI Impact Summit 2026 begins today. Modi ji going to inaugurate the AI India Expo. We will be seeing there are a lot of big dignitaries coming to New Delhi to attend the AI Expo as well as the AI Summit, which is going to be the 4th one and going to take place in Bharat Mandapam, New Delhi. Then lastly, Board of Peace. Board of Peace states have pledged $5 billion for Gaza humanitarian relief, announced the Donald Trump. What is Board of Peace? You all know, must have read in the as well. It is basically Gaza का जो peace plan है, Gaza का peace plan है, और इस board को कौन head करेगा? इस board को Trump head करेंगे, and आपको board join करने के लिए you have to give around $80, basically in crores, if I tell it's 8,300 crores. 8,300 crores if you want to become a member of the Board for Peace. But the unfortunate part is that the board is being headed by Donald Trump. So though the invitation has been given to India as well, but India has been and exploring all 360-degree options whether to join the Board for Peace or not. Then let's quickly start with the first one, how waste management works under new Anupam model. Now, Anupam model, as I have told you, basically NDMC is running a campaign जहाँ पर उसने कुछ सोसाइटीज में ने कहा है कि जो भी इनका वेस्ट है it will be segregated at the source itself. It will be segregated at the source itself. अब कैसे segregate होगा? या तो वो dry waste होगा, या वो wet waste होगा, या वो sanitary waste होगा. तो जहां से वेस्ट कलेक्ट होता है उसी जगह उन्होंने वेस्ट को सेग्रीगेट कर लिया. सेग्रीगेट करने के बाद इसी वेस्ट को वो कहते हैं कि हम इजीली प्रोसेस भी करेंगे उसके सोर्स पर ही, प्रोसेस भी करेंगे उसके सोर्स पर ही. दैट इज ऑल अबाउट द अनुपम कॉलोनी. और इसको हम ये भी नाम दे चुके हैं दैट इट इज दिल्लीज फर्स्ट mechanized, his first colony with mechanized, right, and also sort of a theme together for cleaner and greener tomorrow. Together for cleaner and greener tomorrow. This is just the basic about the Anupam model which has been implemented in the New Delhi. I will quickly read it for you here. Anupam colonies, these neighborhoods now segregate and process the waste at the source itself. Under the Anupam model, waste is segregated at the source into wet waste, into dry waste and into sanitary. Clear बच्चे? ठीक है, बस इतना ही आपको बस ये याद रखना है. अनुपम मॉडल आप ब्रैकेट में लिख सकते हो, वेस्ट सेग्रीगेटेड एट the source itself, dry, wet and sanitary, and you can use this in the GS2 governance. You can use example. Yeah. Then we move to the next. As I've told, UAE India corridor sparking a growth story. So basically, we have signed a comprehensive economic partnership agreement. I'll write it. Comprehensive economic partnership agreement was signed in order to target of $100 billion by the year 2000. But हमने जो ये टारगेट है हमने इसी साल 2026 के जनवरी, right? Hamid, I can't recall his name exactly. The Excellency of UAE came to Delhi. He met Prime Minister Modi. He himself went to receive him at the airport. Now they have signed one more and they are promising $200 billion by the year 2032. Here, I'll quickly read it for you. When the Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement was signed in the year 2020, it had a target $100 billion in bilateral trade by 2000. और जो लंबा टारगेट है वो है $200 billion by the year 2002. Here, अब ये जो डेटा है आपको याद रखना, just for your reading. UAE entities have invested $200 billion, $22 billion US dollars into India since 2000, while Indian companies have invested more than $16 billion 2000 के पीरियड के बाद से. Nearly how many Indians live in Emirates? That is 5 million. 5 live in Emirates, forming its largest diaspora community. Backbone of that supports 1,200 flights a week countries, which is one of the busiest air routes. The busiest air route Earth, right? 1,200 flights a year. अब एक बार हम आते हैं. Abu Dhabi Investment Authority became the first sovereign wealth fund. जितने भी oil revenue या जितने भी budget surpluses हैं, right? ये सारे जो जितना भी यहाँ से revenue आ रहा है, it all can be used. All can be used where? It all can be used to invest in stocks, invest in such activity, and they are planning to establish a 𝐔𝐏𝐻 It's in Gujarat. Here, then we move to the next one. Artificial intelligence is also emerging as the major frontier for this corridor. India week hosting an AI Impact Summit in New Delhi, the first global AI summit in the global south. बस इतना ही relevant है, बाकी it's all is not so much of relevant from as well. सारा चीजें याद नहीं. Then comes what are bio-based chemicals and enzymes. If I read it here, what are the bio-based chemicals? They are the industrial chemicals. They are industrial chemicals which are produced. They are industrial chemicals which are produced using the biological feedstock. They are the biological feedstocks में क्या है? Bio-based chemicals ये कैसे industrial chemicals हैं जो कि feedstock से बनते हैं. कैसे feedstock से बनते हैं? That is have sugar cane, have corn, have starch, you have residues, all of that would come under here. और इन्हीं के example, for example lactic acid, bioalcohol, solvents, surfactants, intermediate, plastic, cosmetic, pharmaceuticals as well. Yeah. Then enzymes क्या होते हैं? They are biological catalyst. ज़्यादा वो detergents में, food processing, pharmaceutical में, textile में, pulp and paper industry में, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग यूज होते हैं. इंडिया को इन केमिकल्स की ज़रूरत क्यों? इंडिया को इन केमिकल्स की ज़रूरत है बिकॉज इंडिया हैज़ लार्ज, इंडिया के पास बहुत ही बड़ा एग्रीकल्चर बेस है, इसीलिए उसको सब केमिकल क्या है की रिक्वायरमेंट. Then if we look here, there is one bioeconomy strategy and action plan. आप थोड़ा बहुत पढ़ लेना because EU से related अक्सर क्वेश्चन आ जाता है. So it is bioeconomy strategy and action plan. By whom? By the Europe. ठीक है. उसके बाद there is a PYQ for you. Quickly solve this PYQ. Try to solve. Take good time, but solve it. Try your brain as well. Okay, absolutely. Next, solving pollution problems. What are the advantages and disadvantages of the bioremediation? Advantages is a technique for cleaning up pollution by enhancing the biodegradation. Decontaminant cadmium completely treated by the biodegradable statement. Genetic engineering can organism is correct. AI Impact Summit 2020 today. Modi to India. You all know. So Artificial Intelligence Impact Summit. AI Impact Expo marks the AI Summit after UK, South Korea and France. 3 countries में हो चुकी है. 3 countries में हो चुकी है, and now it is the 4th one. It is the 4th one that will be taking place in India. Comes AI Impact event will feature more than 3,000 speakers and all. आपको डिटेल में नहीं जाना, एक बार ये सबमिट हो जाए के बाद we can focus on what all things have taken place. It is people, like the themes are focusing on people, planet and progress. People, planet and progress, right? In has been. Then we move next. Only this much is here, है ना. अभी एक बार ही सबमिट हो जाएगी, then we will tomorrow what is there and what not. Clear? Then there is a PYQ for you asked in the year 2025. Here the AI Action Summit held in Paris, and first statement is correct. Chaired by India. ये summit ने लिया था 2020 along with other countries. Has also has declaration. AI correct answer is 1. Correct answer is 1. Here 1 only. Then we move to the next. India adds more than 50,000 megawatt of power generation capacity. Here if you will see, मैंने आपको पहले भी बताया था, जितनी power generation around 48% is based on fossil, around 1.6% based on here. Then comes the lastly 50% represents 48 1. over there. Yeah. The next, board of peace, states that have pledged $5 billion Gaza humanitarian is Trump. So Gaza humanitarian reconstruction, as I've told, board of Gaza, ठीक है. अगर board of peace आता है, sometimes seen in news related to what? So it is related to Gaza humanitarian effort as well as the belief. ठीक है. That's all for today. If you have any questions, you can ask. Any questions, anyone? Any questions, anyone? Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. Jai Hind. Thank you.